after being in Hawaii for 3 years. Got it back. What I'm putting in the back of this car right now is this is the sway bar for the C10, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. I'm heading up to the shop right now, and I'll let you know. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I'm using a different camera holder in this car because I'm not driving my truck, of course. And with this car, the camera holder actually, I have to use the forward-facing camera. So, all right, well, back to what we're doing. You saw me loading the front and the rear sway bar in the trunk of this Infiniti, and this is the last part that I need to finish up the frame and suspension for the C10. I have to put I need to put the front sway and the sway bar, front and rear sway bar on the car to make it more stable, to prevent body roll. And of course I want this truck to ride good in corners and just ride good in general. And in order to get the best performance out of this suspension and the ride is to put the sway bars on to prevent body roll. A lot of older vehicles and heavier vehicles have a lot of body roll, so that's what the sway bar would kind of prevent. So as I was saying earlier, I'm in the Infiniti. This is the car that I had about 3 years ago, and when my son was stationed in Hawaii, instead of taking the G8 there, we chose to take the Infiniti there. So he's back now, and we got the car back, and I'm probably gonna sell it, so you probably won't see it around much. So that's my goals with this car. So all right, well, I'll come back to the video once I get up to the shop. The sway bars is, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to grind some rivets off again. Y'all know how I feel about rivets. So I have 2 rivets to grind off, and I got a couple of holes that I need to put in the frame. So that's what I need to do for the sway bar. I most likely won't record me grinding the rivets or drilling the holes in the frame, but when it comes to installing the sway bar on the front and the rear, I'll get back to recording on that. So let's go ahead and knock the sway bar out. All right, so got the rivets taken out, and I'm getting ready to put the front sway bar on. I'm gonna go ahead and bolt everything down. I still have to drill a hole out, but I wanna make sure everything is mocked up first before I drill the hole. So I'll go ahead and time lapse it. So you saw that I got ready to time lapse putting the sway bars on, and unfortunately I think the company sent me the wrong sway bars. The holes are not lining up. The sway bar is about, from hole to hole in the front sway bar is about 46 inches, and from the hole to hole in my control arms is only 40 inches. So I don't know if they mixed it up. I actually checked with the other C10 that we have, and those holes are the same exact as mine. So they didn't send me the one for the wrong truck. I'm thinking that they sent me one for a Chevelle or something maybe. So I'm trying to see if I can, I still have the box for it. I didn't throw the box away yet, but I'm trying to find the receipt. I know I ordered it and I just can't find it in my email. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going back to the house. I got the sway bars with me. I'm gonna put them back in a box and see if I can find the order invoice for it. So all right, I'll come back to this video when I know an answer about something. I'm just really trying to reach out to the company to figure something out. All right, come back to the video. I'm heading back up to the shop now. I spoke with the company. I actually found my invoice, and I called the company tech services, and I spoke with them, and they seem to believe, well, actually, first of all, they double checked the part number, and the part number is correct. They seem to believe that the issue is because my truck is not at ride height. So And that's going to be kind of hard to simulate considering I don't have any weight on the front end. And it kind of makes sense once you get the engine, transmission and stuff on the front end. It's going to sink it down. What is it? Engine, transmission probably weigh about 800 pounds together, maybe a little bit more, not including the front clip and everything. So it makes sense. It's just I just find it hard to believe that much, 3 inches on each side, which I guess 3 inches on each side is not it's not a lot once you start putting all that weight on it. So what I may end up doing is my return window is closing soon on those sway bars, so I guess I'm just gonna have to take their word on it and assume that they're correct, and I'll go ahead and get the holes drilled out. And actually, as far as mounting the sway bar, I may not be able to mount it today, or at least finish it today, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to simulate that type of pressure down on the shocks and springs. So I'll just go ahead and get all the holes drilled, get everything mounted as much as I can do, and that's all I can do. Or I can just get all the holes drilled and don't put the sway bar and anything on, and then once I do get the truck, the engine and transmission in the truck, and get it to ride height, then I can go ahead and install it, and it should be an easy install from there because all the holes would be already drilled. So that's what I might do, because I don't want to put it on there and just have it hanging down and dragging and scarring up. So I might just go ahead and just do what I have to do, get all the holes marked, get them drilled, and just put the sway bars up until I can get ride height on the frame. So all right, I'll come back to the video once I get up to the shop. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get the holes drilled and marked, and I'm not gonna be able to put the rear on either because of the same reason. If I get everything marked and lined up, when I put weight on it, it's probably gonna throw it off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get the holes marked, drilled out. That way when I get everything on, and it'll be an easy install. Okay, so this hole was the hole that I took the rivet out of. So the way this is supposed to work is the sway bar mount is supposed to go on using that hole, and you're supposed to drill another hole. So let's go ahead and get that one in there. All right, so this hole right here almost lines up. So you would think that they would have just made the bracket a little bit longer to include that hole, so then I wouldn't have to drill. But what I'm gonna do now is, I got it in the back hole, I got it about halfway, and I want this hole here to be about halfway. And that'll give me some adjustability. I don't know if that marked it or not. Hopefully it did. All right, so the front mounts are on. Don't have them tightened up yet, and you know exactly why I can't put it on. So that's that side. And now I'm gonna go ahead and measure the back and see if I can get the holes drilled for the back. All right, so 20 inches is right here. And I'll put like a little temporary mark here. My level to make sure that I'm straight up and down. All right, so this is going to be perfect right here, and it'll be this mark right here. Shit. All right, that should be it. Let's go ahead and get it drilled. Okay, so I got the hole drilled on this side, got the tab on there. I didn't tighten it up yet because for obvious reasons, I'm not ready to put the sway bar on. So I got this side done, and I got this side done. So, all right, well, that's all I'm gonna be able to do with this video. So let's go ahead and get it closed out. All right, so unfortunately, I couldn't get the sway bars installed because I needed to have weight on the frame, and it needs to be at ride height, like I said earlier in the video. So I really want to get that installed, but at least we're one step closer to actually getting the truck ready. My next videos, I'm going to be focusing on the brakes. So once I get the brakes and the calipers figured out on it, then I can put wheels on it, and we can actually put the weight on the actual frame. So thanks for watching. Click on that subscribe button if you haven't. Click that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.